going on? Lucius back again, doing another vlog. By the way, guys, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe down below. Just go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I'm looking to really boost up my subscribers this year, and really connect with you guys and stuff, and really do some interaction, and hopefully, yeah, I plan to get some events going too as well. I want to. There's some events I want to throw this year, so, and I plan to be doing some live streaming on this channel too as well. So, those of you that's been watching my videos, definitely please stay in tune. Please subscribe, because I got some cool things coming up that's going to make not only things better for individuals, but to have fun. Like, I'm all about having fun. Like, that's another thing. Like, I think that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. I want to talk about learning how to have spiritual fun. Like, spirituality is supposed to be a fun thing. Not supposed to be a thing where it's like, oh, let me beat myself up because I got to suffer through karma and stuff like that. And what if I told you that maybe karma can also be the devil to you as well? Because keep in mind is that we've all, as a whole, although we're all individual, but we've all decided to experience what we've called the Dark Ages. So because of that, why are we beating ourselves up for experiencing the Dark Age and participating in it? Why? And I think that it has to do with we've been programmed to think this because it was the Dark Ages, and so we've been beating ourselves up this whole time, when really we're supposed to be now accepting the fact that we did go through it, and it's okay. Let's not beat ourselves up just because we may have done things that may not have been good for people at that time frame. But guess what? We've done it, we experienced, and we learn from it. It doesn't mean that we keep progressing in it. Okay, so learn to accept every aspect of yourself, because once again, this is also another key thing to self-love, and really understanding unconditional love, understanding love that's not based on rules and control factors and conditions. Okay, that's why we say unconditional, because it doesn't have any conditions. It doesn't matter your race, creed, color, nothing like that when it's unconditional. Your path, none of that. Because it doesn't matter if we're all on different paths, but that we all reach the same goal. And to me, I feel like our same goal should be a better society. Truthfully, I think that should be all of our aim, is to be in a better society that accepts everyone, not just certain people, not just God's chosen people, whatever. Like, there's no such thing as God's chosen people. Let me tell you something. You want to know honestly, and this falls in line with the true God of humanity. The true God of humanity is Enki, and his people are humans. That's who his people are. This is the God that created mankind, humans, both male and females, along with a consort of his who was known as Ninhursag. Okay, so this is the only God that created man, who has been in service in regards to participating. And a lot of y'all don't even realize how many times Enki has came in human form, and y'all haven't even known that. And one of the times when you did, maybe you ended up hanging him on a tree. A lot of people never even thought about it that way. But but anyway, so yeah, this is what we need to realize, that the God that created humans has a lot of love and compassion for us, and wants us to be like the Anunnaki, be like them, in regards to morality, in regards to loyalty, acceptance, love, all that stuff. I think there has been a lot of plagiarism in what's being told in the Sumerian tablets because we don't have fully enlightened people that are, really intuitively picking up on what has been written down. I'm really interested to see someone who is intuitive, someone who is truly very enlightened, not conscious, someone who is enlightened, who is in line with this information and with this truth, to maybe even reinterpret what some of the tablets are saying, because I feel some of it has been commercial based, and they don't want to tell the full truth about it, because it's better to demonize than it is to tell the truth for some people because they worry about that money. So anyway, so yeah, we need to understand that spirituality is something that's supposed to be fun. Spirituality is also something that is sexual. There's nothing wrong with that. We need to learn how to have fun with that, but also be wise about it too at the same time. We need to just learn how to just live life. Us being here is not for us to just keep beating ourselves up because we think we have to learn all these freaking lessons, stuff like that. These lessons come through experience, and I know a lot of people, a lot of gurus have been teaching this way, but I'm here to teach you guys a different way, a different perspective that I feel is going to bring us forward versus us keep repeating the same cycle and keep beating ourselves up for something that we don't really need to beat ourselves up for. We're here to experience life. And if we're here to experience life, let us experience life to the highest potential, not the lowest potential, the highest potential. And we can experience that. We don't need to experience harm and evil and things like that. That is not necessary in life. It's only necessary because humanity has created it and thinks that it is, but has no proof that it is. You can't go by what a guru tells you. A lot of them are lost sheep. A lot of them are lost within themselves. Just because they may seem all conscious and you may feel some powerful energy, that don't mean nothing, man. It really doesn't. I think what really needs to happen, that humanity needs to get away from all this ooh-ah stuff. Because there's nothing really ooh and ah if a person is not uplifting you and encouraging you. Be ooh and ah by people that are doing that for you. Not people that are sitting there, pay me fucking $1,000 and you get nothing from them. They don't pour nothing into your soul and, just talk about, a bunch of just BS. Oh, I channeled this and, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, so how the fuck is this going to benefit me, into, into a better spiritual life? Nothing. Not at all. Not at all. So, I want us to have fun. So that's why I want to create certain events, even some things online, create certain discussions, and talk about just a whole bunch of random stuff. Like, it's cool. I want to, really network with people because I feel like there are people that I end up running across that I meet other people. I'm like, well, y'all talk about the same stuff, so maybe y'all can get together and stuff, because there's information that I'm just not led to really dig into. It's not that I think like, oh no, it's something wrong with it or whatever. There's just stuff that I just don't personally just dive into. I have to follow what I'm being led to do. So, so a lot of times people ask me, I'm like, you know what? I don't really know. That's not my cup of tea. So, but I can introduce you to someone who's on fire with that, and then, you guys can be lit on that path. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's spirituality is supposed to be fun. Although, we may go through the dark night of the soul, which I'm going to do another video. I'm going to do a video on that. We still need to enjoy the ride. Because a lot of times we go through a dark night is because we don't want to change sometimes, or we're holding on to something, or we have resentment towards something. And so we need to learn how to release those things, let those things go, so we can move ourselves forward into more light, more love, more balance. I like being in what's known as the dark light, being in the gray area, being in the balance area, because both necessary, yet both can be one within balance and be in harmony with each other. So that's more of what I'm on. So I'm on a middle path, and I think I'm going to do a video speaking about the middle path and speaking about how the middle path is what I plan to teach in my mystery school that's coming in 2020. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me, and I hope you guys have a blissful day.